Thank you, Paul. Welcome back to the program, and if you like, we can go back to the Lowe's Summit Hotel from time to time throughout the evening and get some more of that wonderful hotel ambiance. That's right. It's always a pleasure when our first guest stops by to visit us. This Sunday, he will be performing, as we say in Indiana, at the Melody Fair Theater near Buffalo, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Don Rickles.
Mark in the hall. Thank you. Nice to see you.
You look great. You always look good. You always look healthy.
You
look
great
prosperous.
too. And I just got to say, first of all, it's nice seeing you again. It's been quite some time. And I'm a friend. Get an eye job. You should get an eye job. You were talking about it before, and the Summit Hotel happens to be one of my favorites. In my single days, Laverne, hell of a broad, hell of a broad. Used to work with a snake in a basket.
I don't know about that.
Well, of course. You're not married. You're just in heat in Malibu, California, running around saying, "How old are you?" Now,
you want to go to the hotel? We can talk to some folks there in the lobby. You want
the
to do
Summit
that?
Hotel? Sure, whatever you want. Hey, this is your show. Look at the sign
Look at
outside.
this. Here's a guy right there. Talk to him.
Hi. What's your name?
Steve Toomey.
What?
Steve Toomey.
No need to get hot about it. Just answer the question.
I did answer the question.
How do you feel, Steve? You look great. Steve, do yourself a favor, huh? Put a stick on your back so you don't lean over like this.
Hey, I understand I have the same amount of hair that you have.
What?
I understand I have the same amount of hair that you have.
That was a good one, Steve, and for that, Dave gets a slap.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Of course. You gotta have talent. You can't handle that.
Where Steve's from?
Where are you from, Steve? Oh, he took a cab. Where are you from, Steve?
Tannersville, New York.
I got an uncle there. He's a leper. Could that get me? Hey, don't write letters. That's a joke. That's a joke. Years ago, when you were a leper, it was bad. Yeah. Canterville, good luck. I'm talking to myself. I looked at the camera. I'm talking to... Look at that. Hi, ladies. How you doing? Look at that. The Supremes checked in. Hi, ladies. Jesse lost. If Jesse won, you'd be at the Waldorf Astoria. Can you see that Jesse won the thing? I'd have to live in Poland. Anyway.
Why don't you buy him a drink?
Why don't you buy him a drink? You don't go for nothing, for crying out loud. You buy them a drink, it's a whole bottle of Muscatel.
Oh, no.
What do you drink, love? What's your name? Are they mutes?
No, they're fine.
What's your name, dear?
You stunned them.
What's your name?
Irene
And then they wonder why they can't get work.
Irene,
What's your name, darling?
Irene Moore.
Hi, Irene. And what do you do for a living?
I'm an administrator for a German manufacturer.
I'm leaving.
We have
A black lady working for one of the boys, huh? God bless you, sweetheart. You're lovely, and good luck. I make jokes about black and white. We're all people, right?
It's right.
Now, bless your heart. I'm talking to myself.
Find out what room they're in and maybe...
Hey, what am I, Edward R. Murrow? Give me a break here. I came out to talk to you, and I'm interviewing hotel guests. You need towels? What time will you be available?
Is that Don Rickles I'm hearing?
Irene? Where are you from, Irene?
New York.
And where's the other lady from?
None of your business.
None of your business. Bless your heart. Make a note of that. But you just work in the lobby, huh? Anyway, bless your heart, ladies. God bless. Have a good time. Get some action.
Nice to see you guys. All right, so if you want any time, we can just pop right back.
I know, I'm getting exhausted, leaning over, talking to nobody. I don't know. I came to see you.
You like being back in New York? Is this fun?
Oh, it's great. It's like being on Guam. I was out in the street today in a nude, and the guy said, "You are captured." Anyway, it's about 108. We have air conditioning in my hotel. There's a guy on the roof going... It's really hot out here.
It's unbelievably hot.
You know,
it's hot everywhere.
You live out of town in a big country state.
It's still very hot
just sit there with the girl with a can of beer and cigar and go...
No.
I live in a little hotel room, the wife and I, near the Summit, little small hotel.
Yeah.
She just sits there in a little nightie, and I just lay on the bed going, why not? Why not? We're married 23 years, and she just sits there with a can of beer going, go away, go away.
Do you travel with your wife?
Oh, she travels with me.
Does she travel with you? I see, I'm sorry.
She runs along behind me saying, somebody's going to die and we'll get everything. Anyway, one of those real Jewish wives going, come on, Don, try to reach the medicine. Anyway,
I'll tell you what, we'll do a commercial here. We'll do a commercial.
do whatever you want.
Yeah, and
You're
then
not
we'll come
even
back.
Jewish, and you got all the moves.
That's right. We'll come back
Okay,
after
good. I'll
this
walk
and
in the
talk
street.
more. Welcome back to the show. Don Rickles is with us. You,
By the way, I must say, Paul,
what's
it's
that?
good to see you. Your band is great as ever, really.
Thank you, Mr. Rickles.
You don't have to call me Mr. Rickles. Master would be fine.
They are. You know, people say that people go on television shows and they feel that it's their responsibility as TV guests to compliment the band. But in this case, it's always true, isn't it?
Oh, Paul is really great. I mean, when he was in the lobby tonight telling me how great he was, I mean, and then he mentioned your name and he said, I'm dumping him. I thought that was great. No, but it's good to see you, Paul. And thanks for the hello in the lobby. He stopped, made it a special point to shake hands with me, and now I'm going to be ill.
No, he's
Anyway, but he's a good guy. He's a fine performer.
Do you, of course, you don't work small clubs anymore because they couldn't pay your price. You work the big rooms. You go to Las Vegas, you're probably making $250,000 a week. You go to Atlantic
You're
City.
close. Geez, right on the nose.
Yeah.
Jesus, so close.
I can't be that far off, but
Well, I know what you're getting. All of a sudden, I remember you when you were in the Improvs, just a little guy with a little whistle in the teeth, and now it's like walking in the hall, shooting lines at me, running around in your
I know.
underwear, attacking girls, anything that moves, bugs, ants, chairs, and everybody goes, "Go, Dave, go!"
yeah.
You became the biggest thing in the
No,
world.
I'm
I'm like a pauper
But
compared
anyway,
to
the
you.
point is,
The point is, you're a wealthy man, admit it. Stand up and be proud. These people were standing in line in underwear and shorts, anything to see you, and you go back to your estate in Connecticut and go, "Here, fella, come on, boy!" And it's a human being. Anyway, you're the guy with the money.
no, but what I was going to ask you was, do you ever get a chance to go to some of these clubs?
Why do you do this? Is this a wrestling match?
I don't know.
Anyway,
That's right.
Let me up, Vito! Let me up! Anyway.
But do you ever get a chance to go to the clubs that the comedians are working today that would have been equivalent to the ones that you worked when you started?
I tried to. My day was a little different, Dave. You know, my day was like Satunya and Rosanna and about 30 striptease artists. In those days, you know, they had little pasties. It was like a big deal. Right. And we had 18 comics, and we all were fighting to get in there. Today,
They were real clubs in those days.
well, if you call them clubs, you had a drink to keep going.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, you know, the girls came out, and the sailors in those days during the war, they all went, "Look at the broad," you know, and then you come out and did a joke, and everybody said, "Get off, Jew, let the other guy on, let the broad back on," you know. That was my name, Get Off, Jew. Anyway, and so it was very, very tough. But today you have Improvs, Bud Freeman, and all the places you work.
You have the clubs now that are specifically designed for comedy, and people know when they go there that they're going to see 4 or 5 comics.
Right.
Yeah.
In our day, it was a lot different.
Yeah.
We
Much tougher in your day.
Oh yeah, it was tough. You will know from heartache. You've got it made now, Dave. You don't have to look back. Never look back. I go to Hollywood. When I go back to Los Angeles, I go by the Improvs and I say, "Dave, you know, Dave Letterman is doing so great in New York," and the guy goes, I start to spit up on my shoes for no reason.
Gee,
They're not all boosting you on, Dave. They're not all boosting you on. I'm a friend. They're steamed that you made it and they didn't, Dave.
I'm
They're really
happy.
steamed.
I'm lucky to be here.
And by the way, Alice sends her love.
Alice.
You remember. The waitress in Barney's Beanery, you know, the one that kept, you know, well, we won't talk about it because when you did the trick with the plate, that was fantastic. The whole audience went, "He does a trick with a plate?" Anyway, but good luck to you.
Thank
really,
you.
because you're doing big.
Now, we can do one of two things here. We can talk about the thing at the Friars Club with Frank's wife, Frank Sinatra's wife.
Oh, yes, Frank Sinatra's wife was honored at the
What
Friars.
was that deal? That was...
Well, she was made a honorary friar, and they had a big affair for her, and Frank was there. And, of course, I was there, and Vito Zanzanza was there, Carmine Gagazzini, and Louis Vabanano, who sat next to me and said, "It's your turn next." And I thought it was get up to speak.
Oh, sure,
but he held my head under in the tub for a half hour. But I make jokes about Frank, because what could he do to me?
Yeah.
One phone call, and the both of us are going to look like a dartboard. But Frank is great, and the affair was a big night. You weren't at the affair.
No, I wasn't invited.
Well,
to the
you're
affair.
too waspy, Dave. You can't handle it. You're Wonder Bread. Frank wouldn't ask that. He needs, Tony Bennett's, Alan King's, all the guys from the neighborhood. You're the kind of guy from the, you sit around at Ball State going, it's my turn to bowl, Lou. Anyway, so it's not your bag,
No, I would have been uncomfortable there.
I can't picture you marrying a Jewish girl. You'd never marry a Jewish girl.
Of course I would.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
You couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle it. I mean, really, I just can't see you sitting in a deli having a corned beef sandwich. You'd probably have it with mayo on white bread and sit there and say to the waiter, Herman, would you bring me another round of a beer? Anyway, you're not that kind of guy, Dave.
Yeah.
You're a great guy, but you belong in the Midwest, sitting around going, who took my rake? Anyway,
Who took my rake?
that's right.
Let's see.
Hey, there's a writer's strike. Give it a break.
They may have settled it. We understand they may have settled it.
Yeah, boy, Dukakis is dancing over a Greek salad. I don't know what that means, but it's going to be a tough race, him and George Bush.
In addition to you being at the Melody Fair Theater near Buffalo, we understand that you'll be at Brown's Hotel in the Catskills.
That's the treat. That's why I'm in town.
Yeah.
I haven't been in the Catskills in 25 years, and I'm going up there to find... What are you, a seal? I said the Catskills, and the guy went... Some loose fish are around. 4 Jews got rifles. A fish, boom. Anyway, I'm going to be up at the
So
Browns.
you're looking forward to that?
Oh, you kidding? That's my whole life. That's why I'm here. That's my life. Don't get nervous,
Stop
Dave.
screaming.
Well, take a Valium. Relax. Relax, Dave.
when does that
That's
begin?
why when you make love to your girl, you don't even perspire. You got to enjoy, for crying out loud. Got to do what I do. Stand on top of the chair and go, yeah! Make it a rodeo. Don't just sit in the room and circle a bit and get an estimate.
We had a man of the
Oh,
cloth
my
there.
goodness. Hi, Father. We were just talking about the Vatican.
Is he
Hello,
at the,
Father.
Is he at the hotel this evening?
Hi, Father. I'm Don Rickles. What is your name, Father?
Father Philip Eichner.
Thank you, Father.
I think we may have
Father,
been
as you looked at me, you just paralyzed me. Now, where's your diocese, Father?
Long Island.
I see,
Nassau
Father.
County.
I'm not from the FBI, Father. I'm just a fella talking to you. You're very, very nice, Father, and bless you. I'm of the Jewish faith, and you're of the Catholic faith. My best
right.
friend, Bob Newhart, is an Irish Catholic, and when he comes to church, he loves to hit the bell.
Is that
Oh, well, time to hit the bell. All right, so anyway, you'll be up there at Brown's
You know
Hotel.
what's funny? I think the priest bought
I
it.
think so. I bought it.
The father went, yeah, hit the bell.
Good to see you again.
Hey, this is
Have fun up there in the Catskills.
Yeah, I'll be up at Brown's. If you get a chance, you
I'll
drop
be up
by
there.
in your Chevy.
All right,
Okay?
I'll do that. I'll
And
do
thanks, Dave, for having us.
that. Thanks for doing it. Don Rickles, and we'll be right back.